this is our turn of the 1,000 life changes. The whole aim of us doing this event, this online event, is to we change over 1,000 lives. A combined 1,000 lives. So I'm just going to do just before we start so that we don't get any interruptions. Is that I'm going to mute everyone. The co-hosts, you all unmute yourselves. So we are in for an exciting evening, afternoon, morning today. I have fantastic speakers that are with me today. We do have, for those of you that have been joining us a couple of times, I do have my usual, what were our in-house speakers. There are our resident speakers that we have with us and know them, so they're not going to be any surprise to you at all. Just for those that do not know who I am, let me just introduce pardon me. My name is Olivia Rufai, and I am your host for this evening. So let's just, our resident speakers, first of all, they always join us every single week, month. I am just so honored and just so privileged to always have these two. They're very, very special to me. One's from the Juice Plus company itself, and that's why I always love this 1,000 Life Changers, because we have the opportunity and the privilege to have somebody from our company, from the head office company, joining us and tell you about this amazing business. We're interested if somebody's invited you onto this call today. It is our very own Ernesto. So hi Ernesto, do you want to say hello?
I want to say hello, good afternoon, good morning, everyone. It's always a big pleasure. 10th edition already. I mean, what started off as a crazy idea to monthly basis, and how many lives we have touched in those 10 months. So I'm being here, and you're the best host ever. I always tell it every month, and I've seen my 28 years, but you're a perfect host. And a big shout out to you, Olivia. You always do this so amazingly great. I normally don't get to do this at the end. I thought, you know what, I'll do it at the beginning of the call. So congratulations. I always looking forward to this call, but also because you are the host.
Oh, thank you so much, Ernesto. Really, really honored to have you on all the way from the Juice Plus company. And that's why I always, this is really one of the, I do other events, online events, but this is really one of the special ones. And this happens without this wonderful lady who happens to be my upline, with Ernesto coming to put this kind of event called the 1,000 Life Changers. And that lady is she's one of our resident speakers here. You see her all the time. Many people know her, our very own Constance O'Hannessy. So Constance, could you say hello?
Hello. Thank
so let me
you so much. I'm not 1,000 Live 10th edition, as Ernesto just said. Wow, time flies. I'm always looking forward to this beautiful, beautiful 1,000 Live. We are going to be making it happen tonight. Thank you so much, everyone. Please help me share to your team, to your potential. Keep reminding them, let people come in here as well. Thank you so much, Olivia. Ernesto, you're welcome.
Right. Okay. So we're just introducing our guests first of all. Now, our special guest that we have. So we've got the, not trying to be cheeky, but we've got our resident speakers, and they're old school. It's like, yeah, we know who you are. All right. But when we have our kind of like special guests, You know, I get really, really excited because our special guests, you're going to find out about their journey, what they're all about, and it's really interesting. And if somebody's actually invited you onto this call, you might be able to relate to what anybody is saying. And I am just so honored. Let me start with my first guest that has joined us. That is Veronica Camara. So Veronica, could you say hello and let me see if I can spotlight you? You can unmute yourself. Have I not made you co-host? I have made you co-host, but you're muted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Good evening, Olivia. Thank you so much for having me on this Zoom, and this is the 10th edition. How blessed I am to be part of the amazing Zoom tonight. Thank you for having me, and good evening to all the audience. Thank you to my fellow speakers. I'm new here. You can see I'm all scared and I don't know what I want to expect, but I'm sure you will be kind to me.
I'll be kind. Don't worry, I'll be kind and I will make you feel at home. So don't worry about that. So now calling on to my next guest. Again, all our guests, I'm just so honored to have every single one of them come onto this Zoom. And my next guest is all the way from Germany. Rosemary Iribu, could you just unmute yourself to everyone?
Everyone, and God, it's so amazing opportunity to be here this night, just by started. And I believe that I'm going to learn a lot from all of you and everyone that is here. I believe you will take something home. Ready? Me, I'm ready.
We're ready for you. We're so ready for you as well. And my final guest, I am just so honored to have her. Now, this our final guest, much about her, but when Constance told me about her, one of the things that you have to learn is that when you're a host, you've got to find out what they're all about. So I went spying and snooping around her Facebook page to find out what she's all about. And I was just like, wow. Right, I can understand why Constance said we need this lady into us and life change. And that's other than Ruth Brannan. So Ruth, could you unmute yourself and say hello?
Hello, everyone. Hello. I apologize. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh, is it me or?
I apologize. Can everyone hear me?
I hear you.
If you can hear me, okay.
Yes. Yeah, okay. It sounds like.
Oh yeah. Well. Thank you so much for having me. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but I apologize. I haven't seemed to figure out the background, which just shows like I'm no one special in this business. I'm not special anything. I'm trying hard to make it out, but I can't. But I just wanted to say a massive thank you to Constance for asking me to speak on calls like this. So thank you everyone for welcoming me. I am just a normal girl from city.
So it seems like for some strange reason,
Come back.
right. I think the
yes, I think she'll come back.
Yeah.
I think she had some technical issues, so we'll wait until the host comes back. Good to see everyone here.
Okay,
I'm really excited
I think I'm back, but I think I'm having some technical problems. So I'm going to log on to 2 devices. So can you all hear me?
Okay. I can hear you.
Right. So that's great. This has never happened before, but hey, this is technology. So anything can happen during technology. Right. So I hope you can all hear me. Thumbs up if you can hear me. Great. Fantastic. Let me add myself. Okay, so guys, thank you so much to all of you that have actually joined us on the 1000 Life Changers. If somebody has invited you onto this call today, please at the end of this call, go back to that person. You might be interested in what we have to say. We have an amazing business. We have amazing speakers, and I am just so super excited about it. Okay, so before we start, some people are asking, right, okay, 1000 Life Changers, yeah. We have somebody from the head office. And I think it's really, really important, just for the sake of those people that are new, that have never ever come to our 1000 Life Changers event, to find out who this very person, one of our resident speakers, who is Ernesto Hartop, find out just briefly who he is and what he does in the company. So I always say I'm so humbled to always have him. It is an honor to have him on here to talk to us from the head office. And this is why this event is so amazing. Plus head office coming to. So Ernesto, could you just briefly introduce yourself?
I can briefly introduce myself. I'm so happy to be here. My name is Ernesto Hartog, and I'm half Dutch, half Italian, live in Switzerland, been with the company for 28 years. I've been in sales, been the regional director for Central Europe, opened up Poland and lived there for 6 years and been the regional manager for Poland, and now the regional director, the director for partner relations in EMEA. And this is what I do. I talk about the vision, the mission of the company, inspire healthy living. Every comes with this beautiful company that I'll do. I'll put in Zooms every single evening. And yeah, I like to connect with the leaders, I like to connect with the partners, and feedback into the company saying, okay, this is what we need out there. This is what I hear in the field. This is what the people need. And that's what I do on a daily basis. So it's the best job ever, as you know, Olivia.
Wow, thank you so much. I love that. Sharing, always supporting us in the Juice Plus company. Those people that are just wondering, you know, in regards to our business and the type of support that you can get. Here is an evidence that you will get a full support from the Juice Plus head office as well. Just Constance, just briefly, just introduce yourself and let people just know who you are, what you're all about.
Wow, thank you so much. My name is Constance Hanosi, and I joined this business. This month will make me 6 years. I joined beautiful opportunity. To be honest, as a mother of 4 kids, I'm a mental health of 12. I'm running the it's been the best opportunity of seeing people changing people's lives. Is it mine or Olivia? Oh, sorry. Ever done in my life, and this is the best decision I've ever made, and I pray tonight that this will be the best decision you ever made in your life. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So I'm actually going, I hope you guys can hear me.
Olivia.
Olivia.
I seem to be having some technical problems, but I hope that you can hear me. The most important thing is that you can hear me and you can see me. I think it's coming from my side, but as long as you can hear and see me, then that's fine. I've got 2 devices on so that I can see. So I hope you can all hear me. So I'm going to go on to, right, I'm going to go on to our speakers, all right, and just to find out, I'm going to ask them some questions, our guest speakers here, and I'm going to go straight to Veronica first of all. Veronica, now, I just want you to just briefly introduce yourself and tell us what you were actually doing before you actually joined the Juice Plus company.
My name, as you have said, my name is Veronica. My surname is Camara. I'm a mother of 2 lovely grown-up kids, a boy and a girl. I am married as well. Before joining this amazing opportunity, as a registered mental health nurse for over 12 years in the United Kingdom here. I love so much, but I thought that nothing would take me away from my job. I've still been it at full time, but when I embarked on this journey, I'm beginning to have a shift of mind. So that's what I'm doing so far. I'm actually in work right now. I'm working part-time. Will I say like almost full-time as in this amazing opportunity, which I don't take like so much space, and I thank God that I'm doing it. Whoever is out there, especially to the nurses, if you're here, maybe someone invited and you're a nurse, this is the time to consider this opportunity. Don't waste time at all.
Wow, amazing. I want to ask you one question, Veronica. So what made you, in your own mind, being a mental health nurse, okay, and, you know, people would consider that as a reasonable job. What made you, what was the decision factor that you decided to actually join this company? You're professional, so why decide to do this online business?
I would say I think I stumbled to it, but me stumbling to the gate is a good stumbling, if I can say that. I did not make the decision to join the beginning. I just wanted to use the product, and I kind of joined reluctantly. And then I think it took me about 8 months or thereabout to actually make up my mind. The turning point for me, because for we nurses, is really for me when I put on the side of this opportunity, and I compared it to what, to my nursing, and the time I was putting my nursing. I decided that if I gave this opportunity the time I was giving to my employer, like giving it extra time, that extra time, if I put it into this business on part-time basis, it will give me the time freedom and financial freedom that most people were looking for, which we didn't have, and that was actually my turning point. And it hasn't failed me at all, and I don't think it will.
Oh, wow. Amazing, amazing, amazing. She wasn't looking for it, but it just happened. And many of you might not be looking for it, but it's just going to happen for you. Moving over swiftly to all the way from Germany. And so this is what I love about our business international. And, partners can potentially have an international business partners around Rosemary, tell us a little bit about and what made you actually join? What were you doing?
Okay, good evening, everyone. As I said earlier, my name is Rosemary Irubo, a stay-at-home mom before I met this opportunity, and I'm a mom of 3, a wife. Doing anything. I came to Europe pregnant, with 8 months pregnant, gave birth to my first child, started taking care of the children. I was not actually working at all. What made me to join this opportunity? I was not looking for this opportunity anyway, but heard about it on Facebook. I was not putting, I to see their video. And that's how I started the business. And since then, I've been in the business for 4 years now. I'm international marketing director. It's so blessed to say yes to this business opportunity.
Wow, that's absolutely amazing. By the way, you look very, very beautiful. The background and that thing just really like, you're like, mwah. What do they say? Take away. Beautiful, beautiful. Just moving on to our lovely, lovely Ruth. Oh my goodness, I have been on your page. It's so interesting. You are very, very, I mean, if anybody should be following this lady, please tell us, who is Ruth? How did you get involved in this business? What were you doing before you actually started this amazing business?
That's actually really funny you got page and exciting and things, because I actually think I've got a pretty chilled out, boring lifestyle, but in the best way possible. But it's because of this business. And 6 years ago, so similarly to the cons, I joined 6 years ago, and I'm IMD as well now. And it took me a few months to say yes to the business. And basically, if anyone knows Lauren Roberts, who's in the business, I was friends with her before she even joined this company. She used to work with my cousin, so I would watch her on social media. I watched her in this company. I watched her to the top of the company in the space of like less than a year, and she was doing it around her full-time job. And at the time, I had a full-time 9 to 5 I absolutely hated. Like, hands up if you hate your job right now. Like, I was 29 years old, and I think having a bit of a third life crisis, where I was looking at my life thinking, is this it forever? I was working Monday to Friday. I was living for the weekend. I was cutting down the hours Friday, 5:30 p.m. And then I was on a Sunday, I was miserable. I was thinking, oh, work again tomorrow. Like, I was just so constantly on this rat race of life that I just thought there's got to be more. So I was watching Lauren on Facebook, and in real life I was going to festivals with her, and she was telling me about this job. So I was watching her go to events, I was watching her get promotions, bonuses, meeting new people all the time. Her confidence has grown. She looked healthier than I'd ever seen her before. And I was like, right, what can I need a piece of this. I need a piece of this. And it was the whole lifestyle that attracted me. Obviously, the financial aspect would help out with bills, with savings, all this type of stuff. But it was everything. It was the social side. It was the purpose. Like, the job I had was in a loan company. So people were coming in, get a loan, secured on the vehicle, and if they didn't pay, their car got taken away. It wasn't me that took the car away. I was the person phoning saying, you've got to pay, your car's going to get taken, and I hated it. I just felt like it was just not a nice job, but it was a job. You know, we all do what we've got to do. And this felt like I would be helping people. I would be actually living life with this, getting up every day to help people. And honestly, like, it is just totally transformed my life. For 2 years, I did this around my full-time job, and it just made life a little bit more fun, made life a little bit more livable. I was so miserable before this company, and that's like, I would just say, do it for your happiness and your health more than anything.
Wow, absolutely amazing. So watching somebody and thinking, right, many of you might be watching someone on social media or something going, right, I want that lifestyle. I want what they've got. And the great thing about our company is that you can have it. If you put in the work with our company, you can absolutely have it. Ernesto, moving to you. You hear some people saying, well, I wasn't looking for it and it just fell on my lap. You know, somebody working full-time and they're doing this business part-time things. And then we hear Rosemary and Ruth saying that they're IMD. There might be some people that are watching thinking, oh my God, what are these? What is IMD? And what is IMD? What is QNMD? What is NMD? What is PMD plus? Could you just briefly explain that to me?
In progress.
I mean, first of all, it was indeed a note I made myself. Wow, how many people are, first of all, until they made the decision, right? It's not, yes, I want this to jump what other people are doing, comfortable about it, then you make the decision. And I made the note as well, yeah, helping other people and not looking actually for this opportunity, but then embracing it and doing it. The positions that we have are going from partner plus up to PMD plus, which is presidential marketing plus, IMD, international marketing director, executive marketing director. Those are all positions in a marketing plan where you can just earn additional bonuses, but also have a certain structure in place with people working together with you, referring the product, talking about the mission of inspiring healthy living. That is actually how we do. But I always say that Juice Plus and our business is actually personal development. Personal development with an attached bonus program. This is it. But the beauty of my 28 years, if people ask me, Nestor, why are you still in this company? It's because I see the people and I see what kind of personal development they go through. I see people that I met, they were partner plus or a senior partner, they're now PMDs or IMDs or EMDs, and said, wow, what an amazing journey those people went through and how many people they have helped. And I think this is the beauty of it, that first of all, you go through a whole personal development, you will get better than you were yesterday. Every single day you keep on working on yourself, you're helping other people, sharing the mission, inspiring healthy living, helping other people realize their dreams. I mean, this is not a job. This is not something, I just want to earn some money. No, this is not more. This is where you get goosebumps thinking about helping other people. This is where you get like a warm feeling in your heart because you're helping other people realize their dreams. You see people actually making healthy steps into healthy habits and changing their life. And everybody wants to be part of that. Everybody wants to be in the company of the good, in the company of the good, the company with the heart, where we say, you know what? The only thing that we want is to help other people closer to their dreams or help other people closer to a better health situation. So this is what we do. And those ladies that we have an amazing lineup here, they all do that, and everybody can do that. Everybody that is reaching the 176 people, everybody can do this. This is beauty. The only thing is you need to be 18 years of age, and then there is no other thing that you need to bring with you. You just need to bring excitement, you need to bring work, you need to do this with passion, then the sky is the limit.
Wow, amazing, amazing, amazing. I'm going to just pick up. I like what Ruth said. I wish I'd joined when she was 18. We're coming to that. I'm coming to that segment. But one of the things that you said in this, and I'm going to ask all our guests here, and I'm going to start off with Constance first. Self-development. I totally agree. Self-development. I don't know how many people here on the call, maybe by showing a raise of hands or put in your heart to say that since you've joined this company that you have had this self-development. So Constance, have you had any self-development, and what has that been, that self-development? Just explain to us briefly, what have you done to achieve since that? I can see like a few hands going up there.
Wow, thank you. This is one of the best parts I love about this opportunity. I could remember when I was business, I used to be shy. Okay, my confidence so low that I can't actually express myself confidently. I couldn't, like speak on a public. I couldn't even in my unit. I couldn't even when I hear like presentation. Always the anxiety, right? I will sweat. I can even go and purge. Sorry about that. But when I joined those business, one thing I noticed that everybody in this company wants the best from you. Everybody wants to teach you the best to become successful. Everybody wants to hold your hands to help you grow to the top. And that was when I was like, what a company whereby everybody is happy for you. In my job, comparing it to where I'm coming from, in my job, my manager wouldn't want to telling me to supersede her. I couldn't do Nigeria role because my manager, the company actually looked at who I was. I don't know, but in this company, everybody wants you to succeed. From the head office, from the directors, they teach you, they hold your hands, and we've seen the evidence here tonight that Ernesto, one of our directors, is in Switzerland, and he's joining us here. He's joining us here. I don't know how many of us that work. You see your director sitting, sitting in a Zoom, talking to you like this. Wow. So for me, the self-development have been one of the things that benefit a lot. And this is one of the things I actually wanted to see myself better version of me. And this is me here, I'm sitting down here, speaking to you guys with confidence, with that mindset that I am amazing, with that mindset that I can see my future is brighter than today. I can see myself, going higher and higher and higher every day. And I see myself holding people's hand that are in my position as well. When I started holding them to the top, right? You can never get this kind of opportunity for little as free that we are getting it right now. Technically, I'm not a computer person. I'm not a phone analyst person. But this business have made me to to enjoy certain things, learn a lot. Learn a lot, especially designing things. I've actually developed so much. I can't just trade it for nothing. I'm telling you. So tonight, if you are hearing us right now, this might be you wanting to get better. This might be you wanting to to have better version of you, because I believe that each and every one of us better version of us. You might be thinking that you're not good enough. You might be thinking that you can't do it. You might be thinking, but I can tell you today, I believe in you that you can do a lot. There's a lot in stake for you if you take this opportunity. With this business, right? The biggest challenge I had in personal development was I spoke on stage in Edinburgh, 2029. I actually spoke on stage. I couldn't believe Constance, would do it. Today said that my son watched me speak on stage, and he ran to me and said, "Mommy, I am proud of you. I look up on you." Things we take for granted. Our children are actually seeing it. Things we are taking for granted. Our family are actually there, cheering us up, and we are now being that legacy for them. Like my daughter was telling me yesterday, "Mommy, I'm so proud of you," because I can't just look up on Beyonce to show me legacy. I am just looking at you, the woman you are becoming right now. That woman you are just showing me that anything is possible. That I can dream big again. That I can be anything I want to be in life. Right? So this is a great opportunity for you. Personal development is top notch in this company. So it's amazing. I'm telling you.
I love that. She said it's top notch. I'm moving over to Veronica. What have you developed, or what have you how has it helped you? What have you gained from joining this business?
Wow. Just like Constance said, as you know, I'm a mental health nurse, and my profession requires that I develop myself, and I thought I had all that. Actually, I was so full of myself, thinking I was okay, until I came into business and I actually got to learn about personal development. I've been in this business, I would say, for like 1 year, 6 months, about not up to 2 years, but when I actually decided to take on this opportunity to go in with my whole heart. What I've learned so far, my career that I've done for the past, don't get me wrong, I'm not putting my career down, but what I've gained so far within this short period I've been in this opportunity, my career I've been in for the past 12 years has not given it to me at all. As a mental health nurse, for you to be able to look at people with that kind of challenge, you have to have some qualities like a lot of personal interpersonal relationship and interpersonal skills, which I thought I had and I thought I was okay, but I didn't know that they were all like academic. I actually practicalized it on this when I got into this opportunity. The community that we have built, and what this opportunity has taught me is that you have to develop yourself, you have to be yourself. It starts with you. And that's why they say, come, use our product, tell others, and you get paid. And far, and that's what I'm doing. Like, for you to be able to develop yourself, first of all, you have to factor your own health in all ramifications, which this opportunity is giving to me in terms of my health. In terms of helping myself, that there's some, I would say, some weakness in me, which I wouldn't really come out here. I didn't even realize. But coming into this opportunity, I'm beginning to actually look at the strengths and weaknesses of me as a person. And like, in terms of my weakness, I've got to realize in this coming into this opportunity and beginning to connect. It has been because for you to be able to work with other people, you have to build yourself, you have to develop yourself so that you be a good leader. In terms of leadership, I think one thing this opportunity has taught me, I would say leadership, because it starts from the top. You see how these people are really, really, the people at the top there, like we have Ernesto here, we have Simon and many others that are there from the head office. You see how they practice leadership and you want to emulate them. Then you come down to people like yourself, Constance, and you work with all of you. The way you lead and the way you do things are quite different from what we see out there in other places that we work. So for me, the personal development is so amazing. We are taught people go and buy books. I'm beginning to start buying books coming into this opportunity. I never bought books to develop myself for my career. But from here, coming to this opportunity and buying books, little things of managing your daily routine, which is something that most people think, but coming here, you learn it more, how to manage your time, because with 3 hours is never enough at all whatsoever. But coming here, you are learning how to manage your time, and it's something that I don't joke with. So, and again, another thing is about the area that I focus more on is about to be resilient and patient. So it's all part of the personal development I've actually learned from this. So being resilient and being patient and kind of to endure people. Being patient is something that I'm actually learning coming into opportunity. It's an amazing opportunity that developed me.
Wow.
Thank you.
Amazing. So much in that self-development, and I can relate to that. Sometimes also being in the health service and thinking that you've learned all the leadership skills, you've learned all that, and coming into this business, it's like you're relearning again, and you're learning in a practical sense and not just in theory at all. So that's just absolutely amazing, Veronica. Moving over to Ruth, I'm going to move to Ruth. Pick up first of all on that you wish. So this will lead to what you have gained and developed since you joined this business. But you stated in the chat, you wished you joined this business when you were 18. Now, before you even answer that, I'm going to say something, and I'm going to encourage anyone. If you have a child that is 18 or over, I'm telling you, this is the opportunity that you really want them to get into. This is a business that you really want to get into. Not, there might be in university and stuff, but the skills that we've already heard, that we've heard Constance talk about, that we've heard Veronica talk about, that Ernesto highlighted in regards to the self-development. I'm going to be moving shortly over to Rosemary. Honestly, if you've got an 18-year-old or an 18-year-old that's here, this is something. This is where university of life, this company. So Ruth, you said you wanted to join this business from the age of 18. What have you, why did you say that? One, and two, what have you learned? What in regards to self-development? How has it helped you as a person?
Yeah, so as I said before, like I was 29 when I joined, and I just feel like in the last 6 years I am me, and that actually almost makes me a bit emotional. That like it took me till 29 to feel like I know what here, or I know that might sound a little bit cheap, but to know like what my purpose is, and to actually feel my most confident ever, to have people around of me and making me emotional. Like it took till 29, 30 for me to join this business, and people like my parents are proud of me, don't get me wrong, I don't mean they're not proud of me, but in that job I had before, it wasn't anything to really be proud of. Yeah, I was independent and that's amazing, but I didn't feel proud of what I was doing. And to have like I remember the morning I hit NMD, and I was actually staying in my parents that night because it was the first lockdown last year. So I was here with my parents, just like keeping them company and doing their shopping because they were vulnerable. So I was staying here, and I woke up and I got the call off like head office that said hit NMD, and obviously I burst into tears. And my mum came into the room and burst into tears too. And I just thought, never had that with anyone. Like, she's proud of me, my daughter, she's always going to be proud of me. Feel like I've accomplished something. I'm a totally different person. Like, that's why I wish I'd have joined at 18, because I would have done everything so much sooner. I mean, it's not a regret. Don't get me wrong. I don't have regrets, but I just feel like I could have. I'm saying it like I'm coming to the end of my life, touch wood. I could have accomplished so much. From the age of 18, I could have been my most confident self at 18. I could have helped so many people by the time I was 19, 20, for example. And I just could have done so much more. But I am very, very thankful. And that's another thing the business has really taught around by the positive people is thankfulness and gratitude. I am so grateful that it did come when it did. And that's why I would urge anyone to just take the chance now, stop sitting on the fence, join and just see what happens, because the worst case scenario, you don't like it, you maybe don't think it's for you, you quit and you do whatever it is that you're doing now. But if you never try, you will never know. And if you never try, you'll never know what potential you have in your life to create absolutely amazing. And in terms of like the self-development side, it's taught me gratitude, it's taught me how to be much more positive, it's taught me belief in myself, again, like being able to make my parents proud, and just, I think we all can be really hard on ourselves and tell ourselves, oh, I couldn't do Constance does, I couldn't speak like Constance on stage, but actually when you're surrounded by this business and you have people telling you can, like, I feel like I could be a pink unicorn if I wanted to, because people tell you can do absolutely anything you want with this business and this in your life. And it's true. Like, I used to wish so much I would be able to work from home, be my own boss, the dog. And that might sound really silly, but as a child, I always wanted my own dog. And when I got made redundant from the 9 to 5, that safe job that we always talked about, I got made redundant. 6 months after that, I bought my dog because I was working from home, doing this full time, and now I've got a 3-year-old black Labrador. If anyone follows me, you will be bored probably by Bruno, my black Labrador. But that's what I say. It's helped me believe in myself. It's helped me believe I can do whatever I want with my life now because of this business, because it gives you freedom. If you put the work in, if you surround yourself with many people as people, you can live the life of your dreams.
Wow, that's absolutely amazing. You can. And that's the reality, that if you put the work in, you can actually live the life of your dreams, your vision, your purpose. purpose that you are actually on this earth for. Moving over to Rosemary, you know, this belief in yourself, you know, what has this business, how has it changed your life? And, you know, people are talking about the self-development and this belief. We always hear constant saying, believe in yourself. How has it helped you, and what has it done, and what have you developed in actually joining this business?
I like talking. I will start by this business has helped me a lot of meeting people. Somebody before I start this business, I'm not that patient type. Everything make me nervous. Everything make me shout in this time. But since I start moving with people, got a big team, and everybody thought, now, Rosemary, you are so quiet. Rosemary, you are so patient. Rosemary, you are so this, that. Even in my church, I always give reference with this. There was a time in my church, you see one man will ask me, please, Mrs. Irugo, smile a little bit. I don't know how to smile. I don't know how to, I'm always like sad. But recently, I see people telling me, oh, this lady, you know why I like you? You smile so much. This business has made me bring out that beautiful soul in me. I don't know how to put it. And people see me now like a bright woman, somebody who smiles, somebody who can take care of things. And I'm talking about supporting my family. Before this business, I depend on my husband. Now I can easily tell my husband, let's go for this, let's go for that. I am ready to support you. I'm ready to do this. And that gives me so much joy too. And I'm talking in public. I remember when we went for Hamburg Convention and they said they are going to top NMD to speak on stage. And next to it, he was the one that actually picked me up to speak. And the day before that, Lina told me, prepare your mind, they are going to pick any NMD to speak. I said, God, let's not me. I don't want to talk to, I don't want to talk on stage. I don't want to speak anything. And that very day I was standing and Nestor passed me. I said, thank God, he passed already. And he walked at my back and pushed me out from the back. And I look at myself, I said, this is the man, I have to speak. That's the first time I spoke on stage. And ever since then, I said, if I can talk in the presence of 5,000 people, in the presence of 4,000 people, I don't think there's anywhere I will go to, I will not be able to speak. So it makes me have that confidence that I can meet a lot of people, I can do things with people. Look at the way we went to a Dubai convention, one with I call them men of timber and calibers, people that are martyrs. That's what our leaders. You understand? Dining and wine with those kind of great people in my entire life in Europe. Let me tell you the truth. I never imagined that I would be in that kind of great congregation. This business have lightened my life. This business have given me that joy. My husband is so proud of me. My family is so proud of me. My team, they are so proud of me, and many things. And this business have teach me that anything in this life is possible. When you have the dream, focus, and you work towards it, everything that you dream of, your dream can become reality. When I was coming from Africa, I had that mindset of talking to people, talking to a group of women, gathering people, but I have that mindset, but I don't know how to bring them to reality. But today, this company has made me gather a lot of team members, a lot of women, a lot of men, and we do things together, we talk together, we have met sisters online. Somebody who just come and join your business and they become your sister. I've met a lot of people that become good friends that sometimes we can't stay a day without talking to each other. So this business has really, really done well for me. And come to think of myself, before I start this business, I can stay in this my house with pajamas from morning to evening. I can stay without taking care of myself, and I'll just be like that. I'm stay at home. I'm not going anywhere. What's the essence of going, making up, dressing up, and doing all those things? And sometimes I normally tell women, this thing can run your marriage. Your husband will go to work, come back, are just like that. The way you left, that's the way you are. But because of this business, and every day we have to put on a nice dress, talk to people, come to camera and everything. And it has made me develop myself. My skin now is glowing because of our amazing products. My health in general, I regain my friend, everything. I so much. If I say, let me start talking about what this business has really done for me, I think we will live here. So I have really gained from this past 4 years. I think is the best 4 years I have spent in Europe. So this business, that's what it can do for you. If you are here, you are watching us or speaking to come, this opportunity come, and you have not given it a try. Sometimes, as Ruth said, how would I know about this business 15 years ago? Sometimes I say, how would I know about this business? The past 10 years that I wasted in Europe, trying to depend on friends, ask people for financial support and all those things. But now, thank God we said yes. And you, if you have not said, don't think that you are coming, there's no late comer in this business. Anytime you start is your time. Just make use of it, and the sky is your limit. Thank you.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. I'm going to pick on two things, what you said and highlighting what Ruth said. And I want to ask the people that are here, actually, those of you that are in the business already, how many people, by the showing of hands, did you wish you had started this business? You knew about this business earlier and that you wanted to. I have to say, for my sake, that, I mean, even joining the business, it took me a while. And if I was to look back, I mean, you know, some people, I'm a lot older than some of you. So when I look back and I think, I really wish I knew about this opportunity, especially being a single parent, growing up being a single parent before I got married. I wish I knew about this opportunity when I was a single parent, when I was raising up my son, this opportunity that can open up doors. Now, don't get me wrong. I am a career woman. I love my career. But just like what Veronica said, which is so true, I've learned more in the 26 years that I've worked in the health service. I've learned more and gained more in joining this business. That I've been in this business now for over 4 years than I have in my 26 years of working in the health sector. Now that says something to you. That says something to many people. It's not just about the money aspect. It's really about what Ernesto highlighted, that self-development, how you can grow as a person and how you can impact people's lives and change people's lives, where your name will go down in history. And if you're here, if somebody's invited you or watching via anybody's Facebook or social media platform, the impact that you can make by joining this business can far reach than any other career that you can ever think of. And like I said, 26 years of being in the health service, I've touched more and changed more people's lives by being in this company in 26 years. Now that says something. That says something a lot. Now that could be you. That could be you where you can leave a legacy. That could be you where you can make a difference. That when you're even gone, people are referring to you and how you've changed their lives. And even if they don't, because of the power of you saying yes to this amazing opportunity, somewhere down the line, maybe years down the line, because you had said yes, that somebody down the years, 10 years, how many years had had the opportunity to say yes. This is the power of our business. So Ernesto, yes, yeah, I love that. I love that, Ruth. Absolutely. Ernesto, moving to you, and I just want you to, because we're I can see that the time is being fast spent, but from the head office point of view, you've heard these ladies talking about how it's changed their life, the self-development, what it's done in their lives. From a head office point of view, what would you want to say to those people that are either watching via social media or here in the Zoom for the first time, or even for those that are actually in the business that might be thinking, it might still, see, I'm still struggling. What is the word of encouragement? Just a quick word of encouragement that you want to give to all of us that are here today.
Yes, I mean, for me, first of all, it's amazing to hear those stories, and what an amazing company we are that we have been talking for almost an hour about an opportunity, but we have never used the word my car, the money, this and that, but we are talking about a holistic approach about health living, a holistic approach on your business, developing yourself. We have so many great stories, so many great comments in the chat, but we have never spoken about the money and the things. And this is what I love about Juice Plus. We do it for the right reasons. There's enough other companies out there where you're doing and you come into an opportunity call like this, and people are talking about, this is what I earned, this is what I got, this is the house, this is the car, this is that. Of course, things like that happen, but this is not what we stand for. We stand for personal development. We stand for helping other people. We stand for getting help, getting better financial situation. This is the beauty. So this is something that struck me a lot. I was like, wow, we've been talking for an hour, and we've been talking about the core essentials. What are important is development, self-development, developing yourself, getting self-confident, all of that. So I love that very much. I think the thing is with the business is that everybody in the business, no matter if this person is a PMP or an IND or whatever, we all get these moments where maybe we get stuck or it's difficult and we don't believe in ourselves and we listen to the other people, what they say about us. This little girl here, yeah, is welcome to the Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame, there's people in here like the Beatles. They said that they will not have a future in show business. Oprah Winfrey was told that she is not fit for television. People, I mean, is what you need to understand is that there will always be people criticizing you. There will always be a time when you get stuck. There will always be times where you self-doubt yourself. Always be times where things are not going up or will go down or will go more in a plateau. This is life, which is also the same as in the business. And I think the only thing that I want to say is consistency. Stay on it. This thing means that you need to put effort in it. It's just input before output. And I've seen people become successful in 2 years, 10, 15, 25 years. But if you stop, then everything is over, right? I would say you need to stay in the game to win the game. If you're not in the game, you're not winning it. You cannot do it. So I'm going to tell everybody in this ability call here is consistency. Don't look left, look right. The grass is not greener. The grass is not greener left or right. Keep on doing what you've been doing. Maybe put more effort in it, more focus, more heart, more energy into it, and then you will get there. You've seen those beautiful ladies talking about it, those powerful women, those successful women. And you would ask each and every one of our one-to-one session, they will tell you about the struggle. They will tell you about the times that things were not going that well. But the beauty of it is where the difference is between the people that are failing and the people that get successful is the consistency. So I'm just telling you, stay on it and the things will get better. And if you just started, welcome to the Juice Plus Company. This is the best thing for you ever. And you will have a part of people around you, a community around you that loves you and that helps you and supports you and actually accepts you in the way you are. And that is also a beautiful thing, what we do at the Juice Plus Company.
Wow, absolutely amazing. Now, I have to just say that Ruth put a comment, and I have to say this, and then I'm going to move to Ruth because of this comment, and then what she wants to say to people that are out there that might be thinking about joining the business or are in the business and feeling like giving up, your word of encouragement. But there's a powerful word that you said, Ruth, you put in the comments, grass is greener when you water it. that is just, I think for me, that is a really powerful statement. The grass is greener when you water it. So if you're looking to go on the other side, thinking that the grass is green on the other side, it's not green on the other side. In order for you to make your grass green, you need to actually water it. You need to do the doing. You know, you need to do it. You need to stay consistent, and you need to continue to water it. Because the moment that you stop watering it and the sun comes out, that grass is going to go brown. So I thought that was a really, really powerful, powerful statement. So Ruth, what's your last statement? What would you want to say, your last comment to really encourage those people that may be watching, those people that might be on the fence thinking, should I, shouldn't I? You know, or those people that are actually in the business. I mean, you've been in the business for a while now, so you've probably seen that journey of ups and downs and turnarounds. So what would be your word of encouragement for those people that are thinking about joining and those people that are still in, that are thinking that maybe it's time to give in the towel? What would be your words of encouragement?
So yeah, I would say if you are on the fence and you are not in the business yet, I'm going to put a yes on the end of that because you are going to join, you are going to do it. I would just say, like, what have you got to lose? And like, I'm full of the quotes. And I always see the quote, I'd rather an oops than a what if. Like, this is what always pushed me on. Like, I was always thinking, what if? Just what if? The time's going to pass anyway. I just think, like, we don't know what life is going to bring to us, and more than ever after the last 18 months, right, we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, next year, next month. And I just think, like, as I said before, after 2 years of doing this around my 9 to 5, I got made redundant from that 9 to 5. So many people last year through the pandemic, people were getting made redundant, people losing jobs. We don't know what is around the corner. This Juice Plus business doesn't have to be your full-time income. It can just be a part-time income that helps with the savings or helps debt or helps with emergency, which is what it was for me initially. And I just think if I didn't have this on the side when I got made redundant, it was actually in the month of November, so the month before Christmas. What on earth would I have done? Like, I mean, luckily at the time, I haven't got kids, basically, is what my point is. Luckily, like, if I'd have had kids and maybe I was a single mom or even in a relationship, I dread to think what situation I would have been in if I'd have got made redundant the month before Christmas without this business. Thankfully, I did have it, and I had, at the time, I had a house to pay by myself. Like, I'm single, so I pay all my bills. And if I didn't have this on the side, what would my life have been like? So you might see us talking about it being our full-time income, but even if it's just on the side and just that top up of wages just to get you to payday, just to put into savings, it's just worth it 1,000,000%. And again, like, regardless of the financial aspect, you will benefit from the social aspect, you will benefit from the development side. We have events all the time, we travel the world with the company. I meet people on my team, like I've been with my team members today who I've made a friend for life in, and we just went on a walk with our dogs and her kids, and that was just a lovely community being. So it will impact your life. I'm still waiting for it to impact my romantic side of my life. I'm looking at that's the one aspect it hasn't improved yet. So that is what I would say to people that aren't in the business yet. But if you are in the business and are feeling stuck, or maybe you thought this would take off sooner than it has, it actually took me 6 months to reach the first promotion, and not a lot of people know that. And I actually really appreciate that journey for me, because now it's made me a better leader. It's given me patience, as one of the other girls said before. It's helped me patient and actually see the long game. And we've got to remember, this isn't a quick fix. This isn't a scam. This is a business that you grow. And how many other industries can you start up a business and you are rich after a month? It doesn't happen. You have to grow a business. It's called network marketing. You have to grow a network, and it will work interview work. So during that kept going was being inspired by other people that joined, like Constant, who I watched and I thought, if they can, why can't I? I know now, because I'm at the position of international marketing now, I'm no one special at all. And I've heard people say it numerous times over my 6 years. It doesn't take a special person, it takes a special effort. And I've seen a lot of stigma about network marketing in general, but obviously our company as well, that only a small number of people make it to the top or make it to a position where you have full-time income. But that's because a small amount of people are willing to put the time in, the effort in, believe in themselves, get on calls like this, get on training calls, and actually do the work. Too many people give up quickly. Too many people don't believe in themselves. So what I would say is, if you are in this ready, believe in yourself, get on calls, surround yourself with people that tell you that you can do this, because you can. If I can, why can't anyone else? And you're like, I couldn't even get the background to work on this call. If I can get IMD, you can as well. So just go for it, whether you are not in the business, whether you are in the business. There's 4 months left of this year. Grab it by the horns and just go for it.
Wow, absolutely. Grab it by the horns and go for it. Moving over to Veronica, what is the last, just quickly, what is the last word of encouragement that you want to give to those that are thinking about joining, and for those that are actually in the business? Just quickly.
Thank you, Olivia. My last word of encouragement firstly goes to those that are thinking of joining this business. Before I joined, I knew about this business 6 years ago when people like Constance joined, but I didn't want to know at all. And like I said, eventually and I'm not at all. And if you're thinking of joining this business and you're still on the fence, you're unsure, you're not sure whether to join or whether not to join. I was once like you for over 4 years, actually, because I joined close to 2 years now. Over 4 years of me outing it, I didn't know it at all. And just like our lovely Ruth said, I regretted not joining when I got to find out. So please, if you're here tonight and you're still thinking, just risk your 50 pounds on that. Risk is just on that money, and it will change tremendously. You can see I'm at home. Previously I'll be doing overtime. I'm on annual leave now for the next 2 weeks. I'm on annual leave, and I'm actually thinking what to do with myself. Should I go back, or should I think of going full time? And it's a life-changing opportunity. It develops you as a person, your health, and it helps your finances. We just got out of lockdown. I remember when we were stuck with our kitchen, and my bonus, like QNM did that, Polynational Marketing Director bonus came. It just helped us with the kitchen. And I can offer this business. So if you're thinking of joining or you're not sure, please just come. People, don't wait anymore. Just come. But those of us who are in business and you are not sure, should I continue? Should I not? This is the time. What I did, I've been a QNMD for like a year now. September is exactly 1 year that last day is I became QNMD September last year. So exactly 1 year this month. And within the past 1 month, that I haven't actually gone to the next position that I want to go to, but I'm heading there soon by God's grace. What I did and what I've been doing is developing myself. And at times in life, we get stuck. We don't like to use the get stuck. You get to a position, and maybe you're actually not ready for the next position yet. And the moment the energy, you put the work in, and you develop, because for me, I think I was getting it so quick to the point it was actually not developed. I was not ready to lead. I was not ready to go to the next level. So if you think you are, let me use the word stuck, even though we are not allowed to actually use it. If you think you are stuck, what are you doing that is not actually working? If you've been doing something for a long time and you see that it's not helping you, I think it's time to start doing something totally different. And that's what I'm doing. Like for the past 1 year now, I've been developing myself. And again, having the opportunity to attend that NMD school a week ago now, over a week ago, is also a time has actually telling me that I'm now getting ready to go to the next. So if you are here and you think, I'm ready to give up, please don't give up. You cannot come into this business and give up within a year or two. Even after 3 years, don't give up. Just keep going. Think of the positive. Think of the other aspect that you gained so far. It's not all about the money. If you're looking at the money, you know you want to be a millionaire from the business overnight. You cannot. It's not a quick fix. You can't do it overnight. But it's something you have to work towards it. You have to develop yourself and really put in the work. And like I always say, if you love people, to my team members, if you love people, the business is about people. You need to love people. When you love people and give your best to the people, the world will surely come. Wow. So don't give up.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Constance, just quickly, just what do you want to say to the people? I don't know if Rosemary's back, she left, but Constance, just quickly, your word of encouragement before we leave, and I'll see if I can see Rosemary if she jumped back on. Constance?
The best decision you can make tonight is to say yes to this business. There's power in your yes tonight. That power of your yes can change a lot of things. That power of yes you say tonight can change somebody's life. Can you imagine reflecting back, seeing people like us coming into this business, becoming somebody, becoming who you want to be? You've had Rosemary's story, you've had Ruth's story, you have Veronica's story, you had Olivia's story. Can you imagine you are that person that touched this people's life? What can you say? Because you say yes to this opportunity. I will just encourage you, because I believe that somebody's life depends on you to be successful. There is somebody out there, like there's one Constance out there waiting for you to say yes tonight. And when you say that yes, that her life can change. And remember, you're a blessing to somebody. Your yes is powerful. It can personally develop that person. It can help that person's health. It can help that person's wealth. It can do a lot. It can put food on the table for the family. It can help that family pay off debt. It can help that family become a great family again. And if you're already in the business, I don't know what is stopping you. You are looking back on, or saying no, or maybe thinking of quitting. Do you want to quit, be a quitter? What does quitters be? Quitters are losers. You need to go and start all over again. All I want to encourage you is to just pack your bag, come back again, be energetic, come back again, knowing that there are people, their life depends on you to come back again. Because to be honest, the best is yet to come. Thank you.
I love that. The best is yet to come. And finally, Rosemary, all the way from Germany, what was your word of encouragement for those that are possibly wanting to join the business or are in the business already?
Yeah, I think I would tell everybody out there regarding your position or your class, don't mind, join the business. You can grow. If I can grow in this business, when I was coming in, I never knew I would get to NMD in this business. That was my mindset. I was thinking I can get to SP or SE, maybe getting 100 euro to 200 euro every month. That would be fine for me. But I never, in my widest dream, think that I get to IMD in this business. And you know, the more you go, the more you think for that. EMD plus, that's where my target is right now. You see, the more I grow, the more your expectation is going higher. So regarding who you are, even though you are not enlightened, even though you are not educated, come and learn. You have chance to learn. There are Zoom meetings everywhere. You can develop yourself. And even though you are working, this thing is a side work. Everybody can do it. Wherever you are going, you can do it. I like Mr. Constance said, even when you are going to toilet, pick up your phone. Use all your time. Do your business. Sometimes it's when I'm cleaning, that's when I have opportunity to do this business. I'll be cleaning and talking because you are doing this business with your phone. You are talking with your mouth. Don't think whether you have time. Don't think whether you went to school or not. Don't think whether you are ashamed. The very first day I did my video, I have to invite my girlfriend to come in my house, my often I have to sit at the on top of my video to make sure I put on live video. That's how shy I was. And if I can stay in this business for 4 good years, I'm still hoping that Juice Plus stay until entirety. I will be here with them because I've made up my mind to do it. So let's inspire healthy living. Let's do this thing together. Get connected, meet good people. Look at convention everywhere, meeting people around the world. It gives me joy. So my advice is come in and let's do it together. And if you are already in, there's a word I normally say, winners, they never quit. And quitters, we never win. So if you quit, you cannot win. If you stay around, you have chances to win. Thank you very much. And thank you, everybody.
Wow, amazing, amazing, amazing speakers. Because of time, I know some of you want to hear more from them, but because of time, we have to cut it short. But just to remind you all about our next 1,000 Life Changers, we have something really special. I'm not going to say what it is. We have something really special that's happening in October. I believe it is, Constance, correct me if I'm wrong, the 7th of October. That will be happening. It's something really, really special. So I would really encourage you to invite your potentials and those people that you feel might be interested in the business, and listen out, because we will be doing the 1,000 Life Changers coming live and direct. And that means that that event this year, before the year ends, will not be an online Zoom. It will be a live and direct 1,000 Life Changers, where we can physically touch and physically see people, and we're looking forward, we're working on that as well. I just want to thank again all our speakers. Ernesto, really, really appreciate your time and all that you do. Amazing how you support us in this amazing business. This is just an example of what this our amazing company does. Our amazing company from the head office. If you're here for the first time, you're wondering what this business is all about. From the head office, they always support you. They're always there to help you to grow your business. You know, there's no hidden agenda. They just want to see you grow and develop. That was the vision of the founder of Juice Plus, Jay Martin, to see people develop themselves. And that is the motto, one of the things that Juice Plus as a company does. They want to see you develop. They want to see you grow. They want to see you successful. So I want to just thank you, Ernesto, again for all your support. I want to thank my upline, Constance, for bringing this together. As always, supporting and being our resident speaker and always encouraging us. I want to thank our special guests that have joined us to share their stories. Not easy to come down to share their stories. They're very, very busy people, as well as everyone that's in the business. For them to just take out their time to come and speak and share their stories and to encourage us. I'd like to thank Veronica Camara. Thank you so much for sharing your story and inspiring us. Thank you, Rosemary Iribo, for coming to inspire us. And definitely thank you, Ruth Brannan, for coming to inspire us and encourage us, and all those little nuggets that you've been dropping in the comments. If you were smart, I would screenshot those little comments that she's in, those little nuggets and tips that she's given. But one of the things I want to just thank is those of you that have actually joined us on this event. Those of you that might be in the business, those of you thinking about joining the business, those of you that might be on the fence, or those of you that are watching via any social media, I want to appreciate you and I want to thank you. Our aim is to change 1,000 lives, and we will do this. We will have an impact on over 1,000 people's lives. And you can be a part of that journey. You could be a part of that vision to change more than 1,000 people's lives. So if you want to be that, make an impact, make a change, leave a legacy, and make a difference in people's lives around, not just only in the country that you're in, but globally in 26 different countries and still counting, to make an impact of how you can have an impact on their lives through health, through wealth, and through mindset, then you want to be a part of the vision, then come and join. Go back to the person that's actually invited you, or go back to the person that you're watching it on their social media page and make that query. Don't even make that inquiry. We've given you all the information that you need. Please, please, please go back and say, I'm ready. I'm ready to change my life, because that would be number one in your 1,000 life change. By you saying yes to this amazing opportunity, you are number one to make that change in your life. And as you make that change in your life, you now open the doors to make a change to many other people's lives. From across the board, across the nations, you're making that change. But it all starts, like what Constance said, by the power of your yes. So we're asking you to say yes. Yes to your future. Yes to helping other people's lives as well. So thank you so much. I really appreciate every single one of you that have joined. And join us next month on the 1,000 Life Changers as we go out there to spread the gospel of good news. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate you. And I'm just going to unmute everyone so that everyone can say good night, good day, wherever you are in the world. So I'm just going to unmute everybody so that you can now all unmute yourselves and say goodbye.
Recording stop.